I'm here with Susan Bonds, who's the CEO of 42 Entertainment, which is an amazing alternative reality video phenomenon. Just gave an amazing presentation. We're just going to take 2 minutes to say welcome to New Zealand. First time?
It's my first time in New Zealand, and so far the people have been fantastic and the scenery is beautiful.
They always say the nicest things, the Americans. Tell us about your company, because you make games, right? But they are games that engage people in a really meaningful way. What sits at the center of that? You mentioned content.
Yeah, so our goal is to bring stories to life off the screen and to bring stories to life in a way that gives the audience a role in it, so they actually get to participate. It's very content driven because obviously you have to have the pieces there for the audience to get engaged with and to put together the narrative and the story and feel like they can affect things that happen in the world. And so far it's been pretty effective. Over the past 6.5 years we've done alternate reality games that have gotten millions and now tens of millions of people playing.
They're amazingly complex PR exercises, right? So you must have like a massive control room, a bit like the White House, just trying to... Do you have an Air Force One?
No, but that's a great idea. It actually is a little bit like a control room, but in a sense what you're doing is you're establishing a live relationship with an audience, and it requires nurturing. And because we make content that's across all platforms, you need many types of discipline. And the core thing that everyone in our company has in common is they're very creative.
We love to hear about creativity at Ideologue. It seems to us that, kind of as journalists, we hate the idea of paid-for content because it just crosses that church-state boundary. But you're well gone. You've like created your own church, and the fact that it's paid-for content, that it's often an extension of an advertising campaign, does that bother you, and does it bother the people who participate?
Well, I think we try to be very respectful of our audience, and we've promised them a content-driven experience that's immersive entertainment that's typically built on a property or a brand that they already have somewhat
you mean like a band like Nine Inch Nails or a Halo, or a property they've already got a relationship with?
Yeah, or like a movie like The Dark Knight. So in a sense, we're giving them something for their money that they didn't expect, which is surprising because they get to be part of the story. They're getting a piece of what it is that they're interested in, which is that ultimate, a piece of the world. So I think that it's money well spent. We should spend more of it.
Well, on that note, we'll finish. That's Ideologue TV here at the X Media Lab.